Good dart. Look at the space to the right. Can't convert the tops. Outside chance for Rob to grab an early breaker throw and a two-leg lead here.
But how much is this for Rob Cross? That's a big chance. Big chance for Cross.
Looks a good guide. Chasing a horrible switch, this one. Yeah. Gerwyn Price hasn't settled here. Rob Cross won the opening leg at 18 darts. He's into a 6th visit here. This for the breaker throw and some early daylight. Edging closer. And he gets the breaker throw. Price stuttering at the start, and Cross was taking advantage.
That's a pair of 18 dart legs, isn't it?
He's on the brink. You want to get it done as soon as you can.
140.
It was victory in Liverpool, week 12. Gerwyn Price could yet be the difference.
177.
Well, he's left 4 after 9. That's one way of doing it.
Will he get a go at the 4? Will he get a go? What a shot this would be. It's a bit wild.
16.
Oh, good double two though.
Wow, big dart. Big dart, and a lot of relief as well for Gerwyn Price. Brilliant from Price. Cross made look at the same target, not the same result.
95, 132.
And another. Oh, fantastic Gerwyn Price. Rubbish Gerwyn Price.
Gerwyn Price started on a ball. Rob Cross will hope this ends on a ball, and it may well do. Another one of them. Oh, Rob Cross, he's had a chance at the ball in the match already. He was a bit wild. And it's a similar outcome.
When the first 2 went in, Gerwyn Price was stood behind shaking his head. But he's shaking his head because he's only got himself to blame. 4 darts missed for a 4-2 lead.
Yeah.
He's missed 14 darts at double mark, 3 out of 17.
It's their 4th meeting in the Premier League this year. Rob has won 2 out of 3.
96.
Price did win their last one a couple of weeks ago. Making heavy weather of this.
58. Robbie require 107.
We've had a go at this already. All of a sudden, massive pressure on Price. He's been awful on tops. Gotta go. And it does go. Well, boy, he needed that with Cross. Sat on double 18.
Crowds trying to get behind Gerwyn Price, give him a lift, and it's instant effect there. His 2nd max, and it's got him in a comfortable position in this leg. Rob Cross can't leave a finish regardless of what he hits here. We're heading to a decider unless there's an absolute calamity on the doubles from Price. And saying that, that's what he's been doing for most of the match.
Double 10 then. Yeah, it's easy when it's a combination. Massive leg of darts coming up. More so for Gerwyn Price.
For what would be an 8th quarter-final win for Rob Cross in this year's Premier League.
91.
Oh dear. Better. Oh, what a finish we have
Robbie requires 76.
for the winner, the spoils.
And he finds the treble. There's too much dart if he needs them. Big dart for Rob Cross. Gerwyn Price staring up at the heavens here. And he gets his opportunity. Cross has missed too much dart. Price's opportunity now.
You need a bit of luck to win a game in the Premier League sometimes. Price has ridden his luck, and Price gets a priceless win because it's a big step forward for the Welshman.
But if the Asp can pick up his annual win against the Nuke tonight, it could be vital.
Yeah, and if you can pick up that win, Dan, what you said, for Michael van Gerwen, it's not good news, because he would momentarily go above Michael, putting the pressure on him. But he does have a little trouble in beating Luke. Let's not underplay that. But he did say that he needs to change his attitude, Nathan, when he plays Luke. But it's not a respect thing, it's about just getting stuck in and giving your opponent what for, and that is what for.
How stuck in does he need to get? That's 6 perfect darts to start the match.
Yeah, this is very stuck in.
Stuck right in at the start of this one. He's still sticking in there. Treble 19. Oh my word. Well, already this year, we've seen Rob Cross and Luke Humphries in their first ever TV9 darters in the Premier League. Nathan Aspinall was looking to join him.
So there's me staying, get stuck in, and he's starting to muck around. This is an important match for Nathan Aspinall. Look, Luke Littler wants to better the record of 40 points last year and finish top and all that, but you get the feeling, Dan, that, well, not get the feeling, we know the pressure is on Nathan.
Absolutely. This means more to Aspinall than it does Littler. And he started with a 10-dart leg. How about that for getting stuck in?
And that game next week, or actually, next week, Michael van Gerwen and Nathan becomes even bigger.
Yeah, they met in the quarterfinals, so they could then meet in the quarterfinals again the following week.
Yes. That leaves 75. That leaves 24.
161.
Nice little setup, that, but may not get a shot. This would raise the roof in Leeds. A 60 right on the top wire, and all of a sudden you'll hear a you're not hearing anything like that.
40.
Yeah, you might have heard something from Nathan, but I don't think it was a gasp.
Yeah.
Double 6 is found, bang in the centre.
That's next. If he loses that, the game next week, if Nathan loses this, the game next week between Nathan and MVG, wow, that could be dramatic.
Well, he's stolen the darts here. He's got a chance to break straight back, but he's not exactly jumping all over this opportunity.
58.
There's a lot of thinking going on.
95.
Real chance to break back here. Doesn't have to go, maybe. But if it does... Oh! Bullseye! He'll like that. Do you like that? He didn't.
That is a monstrous checkout.
Well, he's throwing quicker as a response.
125.
What a showstopper that was. After being broken, to go 3-2 down, break back with a 164.
needs a treble. Does not get one. Nathan Aspinall's got a couple of visits from here to go back into the lead.
Just don't leave anything silly, and you'll get at least 2 at a double next visit. That is a perler. That takes out the pressure of a potential return to the board. Another. That is a real poor dart.
For 5-3 and a little bit of daylight here. We have not seen a 2-leg gap between them in this match. This is to take control of the game. The tricky switch, as we call it.
27.
Let me assure you, when he let go of that, he did not like it. It went in flat, it went in low. It was not a good dart from Nathan. Held on to it for too long. For 4-4. Just take a millisecond now, Nathan. He knows the situation. It's all about points. It's not about performances, even though this is a perler so far. I like this.
This isn't as easy as you think, but he's got that done. Double 4. That looks useful. He does not make use of it.
He knows what a mess he's got into at the end of this leg. And he's been royally punished. No.
Can Luke Littler. He's not going to end it with a 1-6-4. The first 2 games tonight, Rob Cross missing 2 match darts against Gerwyn Price. Nathan Aspinall missing 9 darts over 2 legs that could have put him 5-4 and then 6-4. Yeah, it's done 6-3 even.
Yeah, and it's both the chasers in the league, Dan, that have scuffed. They're the one that messed up their own chances.
Yeah. The league table is going to look how the league table looks at the end of the night, but it could have looked so different. Yeah. We know that already. Nathan Aspinall, not even down to a finish. Luke Littler to steal this one away. Not just yet.
Well, he's not an absolute certainty to get this, Luke Littler, so Nathan has just got to concentrate for a little bit longer. Maybe at 140 and hope that he gets a shot.
It's low. But that one finds the mark, and that is a heartbreaker for the Asp. Nathan Aspinall could have won it, should have won it, could have been right in the hunt for the top 4. He is not out of it by any means.
Yeah, hard to fathom, really, that Luke Humphries' last win was week 4 in Exeter. It was still winter. Well, the last 2 visits have been superb from Humphries.
Well, Michael can't find the first treble in the combination, so Humphries 4-2-1 lead, all 3 legs on throw. A bit more convincing. Humphries leads again.
I think this leg or this match sums up Michael van Gerwen's Premier League season. Feast and famine, isn't it?
He's going 3-1 down here. If Humphries converts double 10, and he has. There's the first break of the match. It gives some daylight to Luke Humphries. He's halfway to 2 points, halfway to securing his spot in the playoffs.
Well, he is one of the best double 6 hitters Luke Humphries. He was a mile away from that one.
Miss. This could get awkward in a leg that he had. Yeah, there we see. There's the evidence and all. Is this the lifeline Michael Van Gerwen needs to give himself a lift?
4 darts for 4-1. 4 darts for 4-1. And Michael Van Gerwen with a massive steal.
Humphries bitterly disappointed. Started the leg with a 180. Missed opportunities, and he had a plus average. His highest checkout in the Premier League is 130. For now, it'll remain at 130.
Well, this would make amends. Or not.
98.
Oh, very scrappy. It's been a scrappy night, as you say.
Just the 1 dart. Only needs the 1 dart. Finishing really well, Michael. 3 from 4. Average is below 90, but he's pegged Humphries back from 3-1 down.
100.
Massive dart.
Stick with that visit.
140.
And Gerwyn averaging 92, but still in it.
58. Luke, you've acquired 104. 72.
Still been a very dominant leg. He needs one more dominant leg.
86. Luke, you've acquired 32.
Double 16 for 5-4.
And that is 5-4. And Michael Van Gerwen needs to do what Gerwyn Price did in the opening match. Holding the 10th leg, breaking, and has got a cushion. Got to convert and then attack against the Humphries darts into the cider. That's a slip.
Well, Humphries can do some damage here. And he does.
134. Michael, you acquire 138.
Another one of those.
86.
So Humphries looking at 129. What a way this would be. To win! Oh, double-double! Well, it was in. It was in. It hit the barrel and deflected out.
It was an inviting guide. Michael to stay in. He's been pretty efficient on doubles, but it's let him down at a key moment. Humphries with more match-winning opportunities.
And he doesn't make a mistake this time. Luke Humphries wins in Leeds yet again.
180 number 2, and they both come from Stephen Bunting in this one. And now Dobey's under pressure.
Well, given no mistakes, Bunting will get a dart at a double. Took out a nice 97 in the previous leg. Okay, double 18.
40 seconds. Chris, you acquire 44.
Not a route I've seen him employ.
I'm a little surprised.
But this is familiar from Dobey.
12.
Unfortunately for him, that's been a little too familiar in
Yes.
this Premier League.
18.
Well, Stephen has had the fewest darts at a double in the Premier League. So when generally he's getting a poke, he's under the cosh. And that is what's happened as well.
Chris, you acquire 32.
Well, that is one of the downfalls of leaving double 18.
Game shot.
And ultimately he's paid the price.
Chris Dobey.
Bunting getting stuck on double 9, left with a dart in his hand and nothing to do. A couple of visits from here, may only need the one. Double 16.
120.
And because of a few wayward darts in this leg, Bunting is not on a finish. It's simple now, look. 39 for 24, what do you fancy?
133. Chris, you acquire 32.
Some lovely stuff from Stephen Bunting towards the back end of the leg, but he's worth absolutely nothing.
6 legs, Stephen and
3-2, 5 legs.
You acquire
couldn't keep it going. But what he has done is potentially give himself a great chance of getting the first break.
Just not happened for Stephen yet. Should get 2 darts and does for 4-2, and then we'll have the darts. This is how you turn a game around. It's a cracking leg, it really was. What on earth? Oh, right, okay. Well, you would have thought that if he doesn't take it out, he will come back. That's what the odds suggest. Double 12.
89.
Like you said, Dan, too low, too often.
150.
2 treble 19s. Can't get started on that particular one, so Stephen Bunting will return. Usually pretty good over on this right-hand side of the board. It's right in line with where he stood.
Oh, nice dart. Like I said, he will not have given up. It's about creating a chance now to... The last dart of Stephen, not good.
He had a look at 150 to win the match, couldn't get it started. How about 144?
It's been a great leg from Stephen. We know he's thrown a couple of poor darts, but he's still on. A double. Does he get a poke? Needs to go on the outside of this. The inside, it becomes difficult. Oh, I did well there. Did really well.
Well, the Dobey throw is broken for the first time tonight, and Stephen Bunting now has the darts, looking to force a last leg decider.
There's been quite a lot of...
Knows this can be a set-up turn.
Or does he go for it, Dan?
No. Categoric.
After timer.
137.
That is a set-up from Stephen Bunting, what he was always planning to do, of course.
If he finds a way to win this game, that should give him such a boost.
38. Stephen, you require 24.
For 5-5. Well, he's hit this before. He's hit it again. Just
Stephen Bunting.
credit where it's due, because they will have a say. You feel sure about that. If they win or lose, they'll have a say.
That is a classy visit from Dobey, though.
Yeah.
It has been going against him for the last few minutes. It still is.
Yeah. Bunting from 5-3 down has been brilliant. Well, you said it was classy, and it really is. 180, 136 to leave tops. Is it going to be all in vain?
Going to the 11s to get a shot at the ball. Stephen Bunting! What a comeback! Chris Dobey cannot believe that the bullet has fired back from 5-2 down to nick the victory. In the last chance saloon game, it is Bunting who is still fighting away in the Premier League.
Yeah, for Luke Littler, there's just a challenge of staying top, beat his points from last year, go and get some more wins. Already broke the record with his 5th win last week, so he can really enjoy the rest of this evening. There's Sheffield in a couple of weeks, sandwiched in between there's Aberdeen, and then it's all roads lead to the O2 when the real focus sets in. And he mentioned in his interview last week, Dan, how he wants to get that top spot because he wants to be in the first semi-finals. He can have the break. He's thinking that far ahead.
Hang about, Gerwyn Price striking first with a brilliant 1-3-5 finish in the opening leg.
Brilliant from Gerwyn Price.
Just pique Gerwyn Price's interest.
It was the right decision. Obviously, he's frustrated as a fan, but it was so inviting. One, 2-8. Awkward finish. You find the treble. Got to find another one, really. Well, it's treble for Bull now. He hasn't found the treble 18 with his first out. Bullseye. He's already hit one of these on a 1-3-5 combination for the first leg. This is big. Margin, he misses out on a chance for Littler to level up.
Treble 10 for double 10. Worries the wire with the first attempt, finds the target with the second. We've got a level game at 2 apiece. We're going Price's first 180. Can he enjoy a little spell of his own?
Throwing quickly, isn't he? He's a quick thrower anyway, but he's...
140.
Double 19 is found, double 18. It's not even his favourite double on the board, and he's taking it out for a 153. Luke Littler is flowing through this game, and it's the best he's looked all night. Oh, stolen the darts here, Luke Littler. Not enough to leave a finish.
Price is sticking to his task here. Big last dart.
23.
Great dart. Which bit is he going for? Top left. Oh, it's a beauty. He skidded it in sideways.
I have a little laugh because it's gone in at a funny angle, but it's a... Stopping a losing streak against a player is one thing, but you want to prove that you've got their number, back it up here, and that's what Littler's looking to do. Go back to back. But Price is proving really resilient here, as he has done throughout the whole season in the Premier League.
Double 10. Couple of misses from Gerwyn Price, and he was looking towards the scoreboard. Problem. Treble 17. Would solve it.
42.
More darts for Price to level up. Doesn't want to be chasing up to double 5. Still seems a pretty clear path to the double 10. Well, here's the switch, and he's been struggling with this of late, and he's struggled again.
Gone away with a lot of missed doubles earlier on tonight. Littler not as charitable. 5 legs in the last 6 for Luke the Nuke.
Littler in control now. Looking to put himself in a final yet again and looking for a 6th nightly win.
Is the treble 17? Is that what he's looking at? No, and the 19's for double 12. And that is a superb comeback from Luke Littler. The teenager, non-existent for the first 2 legs, then won 6 of the next 7, 104 average, and he is through to an 8th final in 14 weeks, looking to extend his own record of nightly wins.
Rob Cross would have felt like he should have won. Nathan Aspinall would have felt like he should have won. But they all went south. It's the first one of this match. Another. Oh.
600 up for the tournament. But he's earned the right here with that max. Bullseye for Bunting.
56. Luke, you've acquired 66.
There's pressure on this with Bunting on a single to double. Double 16.
Game
Look at him leave the arm there. He knew that was going in. Yeah, look at that.
Of course, leading the charge for England at the World Cup of Darts in Germany. Only a month away.
Yeah, middle of June. There'd be the massive odds on Favs.
100. Stephen, you acquired 50.
Oh, 2-2. That's the easy bit. That's the hard bit. Made it look easy.
Stephen Bunting, good to focus.
Finals night at the O2.
Moved over, opens the target and gets it. Playing well here, Bunting. Oh, bullseye now!
139. Stephen, you acquire 132.
Let's see.
We'll see the bullseye come into play here as well. No, we didn't. Sorry about that. 69. Yep, that's it. Yep.
78. Luke, you acquired 25.
We do know it's 25. It'll be 9 and double 8 and double 4. And a chance for Bunting.
It's kind of been the night, hasn't it? It's
Stephen, you acquired 54.
It's been, yeah, like you said, a bit bitty. Luke Littler was very good against Gerwyn Price in the previous game. Off the click of the wire. There's been a lot of errors this evening. The pressure telling, maybe. Who knows?
Been a lot of missed opportunities, I know that.
Yes.
Starting from that very first game, as you mentioned, Price and 6 consecutive legs, 1 on throw, probably going to be 7.
187.
Doesn't have to go for the 20 for the ball.
55.
So he can set it up and leave what he likes. And he likes 32.
Yeah, the 180, 140 from Bunting.
Ooh.
Rushed, I felt, the last one.
They were not good, were they? And he snatched them out in disgust. We're saying about a holding throw, maybe broken here.
40. Luke, you've acquired 16.
Another big opportunity.
Yeah.
Gage on the 7th leg.
There's somehow 7 legs, 1 on throw.
8 legs, Stephen at Humphries.
A couple of occasions, Bunting's had darts to break Humphries.
Yeah, just a messy evening of darts. We will play the winner of this game.
125.
Now, is this the opportunity that Humphries has been hunting down?
Yeah, left 87 in the last leg. Took a while to finish it, but he had the privilege of not being able, well, not needing to go for the bullseye on that occasion. He will have to use that if he doesn't hit the 51 hit.
30. Luke, you've acquired 87.
Bullseye! Oh, cop hold of that.
Luke Humphries.
Yeah, that hurt.
9th leg, and Luke to
Well, that might be the game there and then.
Stephen, you acquired 24.
What are you saying, Stuart?
Is it possible once more?
Just didn't feel quite right. I like that. As someone who doesn't normally take their time, if you don't feel ready, you have to. Double 16 for the place in another final? Not quite yet.
Stephen, you require 6. Gerwyn from the 9th leg. Stephen Bunting.
So match start gone.
10th leg, Stephen is first. Game on.
From Bunting. That's how he's getting himself back into this match.
145.
But this has got to go, you feel.
Stephen, you require 109.
He's a chance. He's a chance.
77.
So more match starts
Luke, you require
for Humphries.
56.
How many more? One more, that's all he needed. Well, he kind of feels like he's fallen over the line there, which he probably did, to be fair, because Bunting was getting himself back in it. But it's Luke Humphries who beats Stephen Bunting 6-4 here in Leeds. Can he repeat the feat from last year by winning in Leeds?
League, and Humphries is significantly better. He's got one over, obviously, the World Final, but plenty of other big games besides.
59.
But the Premier League has been the fortress for Littler. How about this for a start? Not going to take the 170.
86. Luke, you require 164.
Humphries with a couple of treble 19s. Can't get the first one. So Littler gets a look at the 84.
29.
For a holder throw in the opening leg. And
84.
playing in the final this week. They're looking at the double 12. He wrapped the semi-final with double 12. He can't open up the final with double 12. Yet they play in the quarter-finals in Aberdeen, so not long to wait for the next instalment for these two.
99. Luke, you require 12.
For the opening leg,
Yes, on the first leg.
that'll do it.
Second leg, Luke Humphries to throw first. Game on. 100.
Littler fires in max number 2.
Luke, 136.
Humphries gets a look at the 136. It's not going to go, so Littler.
96.
Chance for a break.
96.
Coming down for a couple of double R's. Perfect. Surely, yeah, the first dart was so inviting. Left all the bed open and a guide as well. And the decision was instant. He knew when he stepped up. If he didn't hit the treble, he was coming for a couple of double 19, and there we saw.
He was sensational here last year, Luke Humphries, when he won the night. Obviously a big one for him playing in Leeds. He's not been at that level this evening, but if he wins it again and beats Littler in the final, it might be particularly significant.
Humphries throughout his career has found ways to win events when he's not been his best, but just beating the opponent in front of him. The Players' Championship finals, Littler was huge averages all the way through. Humphries was just getting by and found a way in the final. Looking to get his opening leg here, and does. And straight away, breaks straight back the world number 1. His average heading up towards 102.
105.
Sensible use of the board. Bringing the 25 in, gets down to a 2-darter. However, that's interesting. The maximum to leave 21. Is that a distraction? Doesn't look like it, does it?
Well, we've seen a couple of 96s go. Luke.
He is very good at navigating his way past what look like blocker darts. He might have to here. No, he doesn't need to. Double 10. Double 5. Well, unobstructed beds, but he can't find the targets. Golden opportunity for a breaker throw. Slips by.
Misses from Luke Littler. He lets Humphries off the hook. Humphries has had a couple of darts to his leg already. 2 more if needed. Looks awkward, but gets it. And that is 3 without reply from Luke Littler. Littler found the first 2, but then Humphries has found the next 3. And crucially, a breaker throw for Luke Humphries, looking for his 3rd nightly win, his first since week 4 in Exeter.
The 180s are there for Littler in this one. That was aggressive from Humphries. 140 wouldn't have left the finish, could have gone to the bullseye. Like the mark has stayed there, leaves 132.
78.
Coming towards the end of the 7th leg, and we've yet been playing 10 minutes. They ain't hanging around. Oh, look at this from Humphries. Tops. Just drops it low.
Nearly a phenomenal couple of visits from Luke Humphries. Wow. They weren't close, neither of them.
I think that was a nod. Yeah, I'll let you have that one. You don't often see him miss the target very much, but tidies it up, but he's relying on mistakes. Humphries to break and lead again, and does lead again. He needed a breaker through, he's found one. Can he back it up now and get himself a bit of breathing space in this final? Got time. Pathway to the left looks the best option here, as indicated by where he shuffled. And that is a 5-3 lead. That's breathing space, that's one away from back-to-back nightly wins in Leeds. He won here last year, looking to do it again this year. The table. He's going to need some favours.
57.
But for him, it's about just finishing as strong as he can to the season going into the finals. But this ain't done yet.
He was in trouble against Aspinall. He lost the opening couple of legs to Price, Luke Littler, and he managed to turn both of those around. Now Aspinall let him off. For another 11-darter. Excellently done. Now it's down to the world number 1. He's got the darts. He either closes it out here. It is dart for dart, but Humphries is not relenting. Just the 1 treble visit. 1-2-1 after 9 is a brilliant leg of darts. But it could be superseded. It is.
The standard of this match, this leg, when we're saying 1 treble visits are just not good enough. But it may be good enough here. Humphries has missed a match there. Will he get any more in this leg?
Double 15. Luke Littler levels it up. He's got the darts in the last leg decider.
Some leg by the pair of them. Humphries could have done much more. Talk about single treble visits. Opening for Humphries. He's down to a finish. How's the layup going to be from Littler?
96, the good 149.
Brilliant final here in Leeds.
Oh, it's on. He cannot get the treble 19. But Luke Littler, can he get one at the ball? He can. And he can't take his chance. They've both had a dart at the ball to win it.
Humphries to win again in Leeds. He's had a match start already. 2 more if needed. He's going to need the 2. And he converts, and yet again, Luke Humphries is the champion in Leeds, and as sportingly acknowledged by Luke Littler. It's his 3rd nightly win, and it keeps his outside chances of finishing top of the league still intact. Brilliant night for Luke Humphries. He's confirmed his place in the playoffs, and he wins here in Leeds.
Beat Van Gerwen, then Bunting, and then of course the reigning world champ in the final here this evening. Here's a little look at the table then, a little look at the standings with 2 nights of league action to go. Have a look at that, because Gerwyn Price has also qualified for finals night, so now it looks really to be a shootout between Michael Van Gerwen and Nathan Aspinall for that final playoffs.